UM Lohia Two Wheelers, a 50-50 joint venture between UM International, a company based in the US, and Ayush Lohia-controlled Lohia Auto, will be introducing at least 2 new products in India in the next 1 year. One would be a 300cc plus two-wheeler, while the other would be a two-wheeler powered by an engine with less than 300cc capacity. The company is also exploring setting up a greenfield facility in either South India or West India and entering the growing scooter segment in the country. UM Lohia Two Wheelers currently makes the Renegade Commando and the Renegade Sports S. These were launched in the second half of 2016. Recently, the company launched the Renegade Commando Classic and the Renegade Commando Mojave.
Our plan are there to move up also in the CC and move lower in the CC. So in coming 1 year, probably you'll see 2 more products coming up from our stable, one bigger CC and one lower CC.
As far as making this venture more stronger, we are already in discussion together where we can get some more new product line into India, and also looking for expansion this category into a other segment like a scooter segment, the sports segment, or maybe a off-road vehicle segment. So these kind of possibility we are already exploring with UM International, and we hope to see different kind of products into India under their brand.
The greenfield project the company is talking about is likely to come up in either South India or West India, from where it would be easy for the company to export its products. Currently, the company produces its motorcycles from the Lohia Auto plant in Kashipur in the state of Uttarakhand. The dedicated production line for the UM motorcycles at the plant has a capacity to manufacture 60,000 units per annum in a single shift, which can be further expanded to 2 shifts and can increase capacity to 100,000 units per annum. The plant is equipped with a chassis and a PDI dynamometer where the company can test a fully built bike.
As I told you, the capacity of this plant is around 60,000 per annum in single shift and 100,000 pieces per annum in a double shift capacity. So what we anticipate by 2019-20, we will be on a optimum level of manufacturing these plants. So what we are already started planning for a greenfield project either in South or in West. So we can easily cater the export market also from India. So that is still in pipeline right now.
So we're looking for a space and to put up one more plant there in the south to cater South and West market. So I think this partnership is flourishing and is doing well, and I'm wishing this all the best to this joint venture. So most of the component which we are getting in is coming from South or West. So the hub for component manufacturers are either in the Pune or Bangalore and the South. The confinement is there. So and most of our 60% of the bikes are being sold in the West and South market, and 40% we do in North and East. So it makes more sense to have one more plant, a facility there in the South and West rather than expanding here in this plant, because here we have a capacity of 5,000. I think this will get exhausted by next financial year. So to move further up, I think we need one more plant. So that's what we both partner are exploring. It would be a greenfield project. That's what I said, that we have started exploring. So it will take another 1.5 years to start up.
The company has some ambitious plans for exports. It is already exporting its Renegade models in a small way to the neighboring countries.
So next year we will start exporting these Renegade models to Europe. We're launching ABS. India is becoming our hub for the higher CC and for the Renegade Classic segment of bikes. Today actually we're already exporting to Nepal, Bhutan. Right now, these same versions as we speak. So exports have already begun. For Europe, we already have the Euro 4 homologation, emission-wise. So really, we haven't launched the 300cc because of ABS. And because honestly, we still are not prepared to meet the demand of the domestic market. As I told you, our marketing and advertising is now, let's say it's going to come into place. And our first priority is to feed our dealers, our Indian market, our consumers. So Export markets will come. Our main focus right now is to consolidate our presence in India. The bike is the bike, but what does the brand give you? How does it make you feel? How do you relate with other from your brands? So we think it's an aspirational market, and we see that the shift to higher CC bikes is happening very rapidly, and this 250 to 400 cc segment is the segment that will really pick up the sales tremendously. So very exciting to be here, to have arrived already 5 years ago. We're not brand new. We were behind the curtains developing everything. So we have a very clear roadmap for India market 10 years down the road. And India is becoming a very important development hub for us, not only for the Indian market, but for export.
As for the recently launched new motorcycles, the Renegade Commando Classic and the Renegade Commando Mojave, the company feels these are exclusive in nature and customers would love its stylish looks.
There is a need. I think there is a vacuum for more stylish bike, more good-looking bikes, and the consumer are looking something very exclusiveness, and they are bored with the same bike, same look, same style. I guess they need some freshness in the market, and that is what we are offering them.
Well, basically, cruisers, as I said before, cruisers is a world of customization. And you look at the big brands in cruisers in higher CCs, and there's versions of the cruisers. And that's the nice thing about the cruiser segment. It appeals, you make some changes, you put some chrome, you do cosmetic changes, it appeals to another kind of customer. But this Commando Classic particularly, we had just one purpose in mind, and it was to give a bike ready, give the keys to a customer with the bike ready for touring, which is not available in the market today. So we put saddlebag included, very premium, good for storage, for driving, for highway, for taking your stuff. We put up high engine or leg guards, as they call them here, which give you better protection in highway or in, if bike falls, and it gives, the highway looking strength of the cruiser. We added a standard windshield, which is, for roads, highway, speed, wind protection, protection from the elements. We added a tank cover with its pouch, also, let's say meant to take your stuff, your mobile, your wallet when you're traveling. And I would say the looks of it, the chrome is more about appealing to that customer that wants bling bling, that wants, it's a more vintage, more classic customer, as the name says it, versus the Mojave, which is inspired, the color is inspired, and the bike was inspired on the desert of Mojave, which is a desert in Arizona in the US. The Mojave, we took the existing Commando, which has actually the biggest selling product of our product range, and we said, let's dress it for adventure. Let's give the customer the same, whatever he would do and put any accessories, let's give the keys again. He can go for long trips, he has his storage, he has the tank pouch, he has, again, the bigger leg guards. So, as I say, it's a Renegade platform. Technically and performance-wise, the bikes share the same platforms, but they are part of the Renegade family. I believe that this is the most exciting moment of any brand to take the challenge, to make things with a lot of passion, because this is how we do this business. But these products have our signature in them.